Jolani, he himself arguably has never ever fought or faced his quote enemies. The organizations that he has headed have only attacked and killed civilians, other Muslims in Iraq and Syria, lorded over people in Idlib, terrorizing the population there. Never faced the Syrian Arab army directly, never faced the Russian military directly, not in any meaningful way. Never faced the Israeli or repelled any, as we can see, any Israeli attacks onto the country while he's in power. It's arguable that what you have here is a construct, and an absolute extension of Israeli and U.S. interest. And I would argue, and many others, cares very little about Syria and was groomed for this position. I mean, more and more it's becoming evident that this might be the case.
Jolani's case is much more complicated, and he started in Iraq when basically the U.S. needed to start a civil war, a sectarian war, and this is what Jolani basically did during his time in Iraq. He wasn't a resistance fighter. He was killing Shiites basically and sending car bombs to the Shia neighborhoods. So he served the American strategy there when they wanted to kill the resistance by starting a civil war in Iraq. And then he ended up in Bucha. It was a Bucha or Buka with Baghdadi. And coincidentally, they both live in 2011, right? And one forms IS and the other one forms Jabhat al-Nusra. Like, so many coincidences there. If you see his career until presidency, it's like, sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, am I being too conspiracyist here, or there are some patterns that we can connect with each other, right? This guy is definitely a CIA asset, in my opinion, and he's definitely serving the Mossad now in Damascus. It's a very complicated operation, but it was a successful operation, and they need him in Damascus. If they see Jolani as a threat against their interests, don't you think they can kill him? I mean, they dropped 84 tons of explosives to kill Nasrallah. How many tons have they dropped over Jolani, right? Zero.